Well, Bulls fans, it wouldn't be a Chicago Bulls season if we did not have some injury concerns. Much like I'm sure like you guys did, is that after hearing about the starting lineup, we thought everything was settled. We thought we were going to go into the game against Miami Heat with everything, knowing what we're going to have now that Patrick Williams is going to be a starter. Well, turns out Javonte Green may end up starting the game anyway, as Zach LaVine is questionable for the opener against the Miami Heat. Looks like Alex Caruso is also probable with a left calf contusion. Now, as far as Zach LaVine, this is being listed as left knee injury management against the Miami Heat. So, take that for what you will. I will say and admit, as much as of a Bulls fan that I am, it does not look like it is not a good look to start off in the first game on the season already needing knee management for Zach LaVine. What does that mean that the season may look like? We've heard Zach felt good. Zach's had his bounce back, everything, but to start off in the first game of the season, to have if he does end up missing this game for left knee management already, I'm telling you what, the Bulls fans that have been worried about what Zach LaVine's injury is, if Zach LaVine is going to be an injury-prone player, is that knee surgery that he had in the offseason going to be something that lingers around for him over the course of the actual regular season? It's going to stoke up the flames in all those people, because to have this as your first game of the season, we are already starting off with not only injuries to Zach LaVine, but Alex Caruso as well, and clearly Lonzo Ball missing as well. It's not a good look. Now, again, it's probable. It's not that he's listed as out. So there's a full chance that Zach LaVine and Alex Caruso both play in this one. Zach LaVine being listed as questionable. Alex Caruso is probable. So there's still a chance that come tomorrow morning when they do things leading up to shoot around, that they may go ahead and clear Zach LaVine. But considering how the Bulls opening, and we already talked about it here, their first 2 weeks of the season, their first 15 games, how treacherous it gets. How many back-to-backs that the Bulls are already starting off the season on a back-to-back in their second and third game. So because of that, are the Bulls looking at that and then saying, hey, we're going to go ahead and sit you now early? The Miami Heat, a team that maybe they feel confident that they can still get a win against. But at the end of the day, we all know what the key thing is having everybody healthy by the playoffs. But I will say this does not feel good. This is not a good look. This is some cause for concern. Again, and I will admit that, yeah, it's cause for concern, but nobody's like ringing the bell saying, oh, Zach's going to have an injury-prone season again or anything like that. But to start it off this way, it's a little bit disheartening, as we wanted to see the Chicago Bulls team get off on their best foot, and seeing Patrick Williams being named as that starting power forward. The question, we felt the questions were answered. We felt that we knew what we were going to have. We already know we're not going to have Lonzo this season. Until January. We already know these things. But now to start it off with two players that are key parts of our rotation, of our ball movement, of our bench, that we can't wait to see how this bench comes together, it feels like a little bit of a punch in the stomach. I won't lie to you guys. But you guys can let me know what you feel down below. What do you think Zach LaVine goes ahead and plays in the opener? Maybe it ends up being a minutes restriction or something like that. But it does not feel good to start off the season before we even get to the day of our first game. We're talking about missing players and players being out for that game. It sucks, but this is the life of a Chicago Bulls fan. Make sure you're following the show at Bulls Central Pod. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns, bullscentralpod@gmail.com. Lastly, if you want to leave a text and our voicemail, the number to do so, 773-270-2799. We're the number one spot for everything Chicago Bulls related because of you guys. And like I like to end every episode on, go Bulls. Love you guys. Peace, y'all.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.